Hey guys, it's Trista with Tried and True by Trista. I have such a fun Spirit Mom project for you today. So most of you know I have a daughter who plays soccer and she travels quite a bit with her team. So if you've ever been on a travel team or know of travel teams, a lot of times they will decorate the doors of the girls' hotel rooms when they're there. So this is our project for our October trip. We are headed out to San Diego, and this is going to be the door decoration. So every player has their number on the door. But I wanted to kind of tell you how easy this was to put together so you're not overwhelmed, but also to let you know that this is something that you could modify for any holiday, right? You could use it not only just for travel teams, but you could make it maybe a locker decoration. So here is what we are planning to use to attach them to the door. These are just command strips. And these are the poster level ones. This is super light, and I'll talk about how we put this together. Me put this together in a little bit later in the video. But I just kind of wanted to open your mind a little bit. If you can't find the supplies that I mentioned, you can always find wooden shapes and ornaments. This is from the dollar area at Michael's, but you could do the exact same thing with this. So we could do a repeat of this for the Christmas holiday season when we travel. Okay, so if you're new to my channel though, my name is Trista of Tried and True by Trista, and I have been fearlessly crafting online since 2010. So I would love for you to check out my website. Okay, so let's get started and check out this fun project. So these, believe it or not, are like a door hanger garland from the dollar store. So it had these 3 pumpkins and the football attached to it, and they were stapled to the back. I'd already taken them off when I filmed this, but you can see I just pulled the staples out of the back, and I had a piece of ribbon left and 3 pumpkins to work with, so it was perfect. So this was kind of my prep work, a little stack of ribbons and the pumpkins when they were all removed. So let's get into the project. So these are the ribbons that I used. As you can see, I tried to keep all the colors the same, but I did choose different widths and different patterns. And I think this is the key. As long as you have colors that go together, you definitely want to have different widths of ribbon to give it that extra dimension. I used about 6 inches of ribbon each for each strip. I also used some pipe cleaners, and these, I cut those in 3-inch pieces, more or less. They don't have to be exact. And then on the ends of the ribbons, I did finish them with the little triangles so that they wouldn't fray. So basically what you want to do here, start with the widest ribbon and lay it down first, and then start making X's with the other ribbons on top. Now for me, I went from the largest to the smallest width ribbon. And as you can see, I didn't want them on top of each other, but you could do them on top of each other. It would be cute. I personally wanted a really wide full bow. So I was using an odd number of ribbons here. Normally that would make me a little OCD, but in this case, I think it worked out because the last one was really kind of skinny and lots of glitter. So I could have doubled up on the glitter, but I actually ran out of ribbon when I was making this the first time. I had to go back to the store and get some more. But all this ribbon is from Michael's. Got it when it was on sale. Anyway, so as you can see, all you do is you take your little stack of ribbons, you pinch it together, and then wrap your pipe cleaner around it to kind of give it that center spot. And then you want to twist the ribbons to make sure that they're facing out. And you should be able to do this just by kind of rotating and stretching the ribbon inside the pipe cleaner. If it doesn't work, just take the pipe cleaner off and do it again. Not that big a deal. Anyway, so that's really all you do. You just pinch it in the middle and wrap the pipe cleaner around it and secure it by twisting it on the back side. That is it. I did make sure that it kind of sat flat because you know you're gonna be gluing it down. Now for me, I just reused that black ribbon that these little pumpkins were attached to, and it did have some staple marks on it in some places, but only in 4. So most of the ribbon was completely usable and the color was great. So I just repurposed that ribbon that I tore it off of and covered up the pipe cleaner with it. I thought it turned out perfect. All you do next is you're gonna glue it on top of your pumpkin like that. Simple. Okay, so here's the pumpkin, and I'll show you. I glued it in 2 different ways. The first way, I took my little ribbon bundle and put some glue on the back of it and then smashed it onto the pumpkin. You do want to use enough of it so that the ribbon will stay really well on there. Anyway, and just hold it in place for a second. Obviously, I didn't hold it very long in this one. And then below it, so I tried to make sure that I left enough room to put the numbers on the pumpkin. So you don't want it to be so low that it's going to cover up all the numbers. And here's a close-up of the back. Again, just put your glue on the back and smash it down. This is the fastest part of the whole project. Actually, this whole project was really fast. The only thing that takes a while is however many team players you have. But if you're just doing one, you could do, you know, some little scraps of ribbon, or you just wanted to do a little locker decoration or something like that. Super fast and easy. I always tried to keep the pumpkins upright, you know, so that they weren't upside down. So when I was putting the ribbon on it, just make sure you don't have, like if you're using a pumpkin or a tree or, you know, some sort of something that you don't want it to be upside down. So anyway, you just might want to check that before you glue it down. And you can also just put the glue onto the pumpkin and then smash the bow into it that way. Either way works. And here they are all done. I think they're super fun. Now they just need their numbers put on them, but you could put their names on them. You could put the school on them. You could put Happy Halloween on them. You could put whatever you wanted on them. Okay, so the last thing to do with our cute little pumpkins is to put the numbers on them, because this is going to be a door decoration at the hotel for the soccer team. All right, so for these, I could have used my silhouette, but sometimes my silhouette and I don't get along. So I found these at Michael's, and it was like $5, plus I used a coupon and a whole package of numbers. And so I think they're the right size. So we're gonna go ahead and just use this to put the numbers on and finish this little project off. And I love that this pack has like dual sheets. So I think there's 6 of each number, which is great when you're doing a team, because you definitely need multiple numbers, right? So here we go. We're just gonna finish it off. And I think it's gonna be adorable. Goalkeeper's number is 0. So I'm just gonna line it up kind of in the middle, and boom, we're done. So fun. All right, let's do another one. I've got a whole team to do. The next number is 1. Of course, it's not in this sheet. Okay, the hardest part about this project is getting the numbers out of the packaging. A little bit of glue on that one. And I'm just trying to line it up with the ribbon in the middle and keep it straight. Super fun. I like this one a lot. Okay, this one's going to be a 2. Okay, so here we are so far. Aren't they cute? All done. Okay, and then here's a little trick I do when I'm shopping for my numbers to make sure I have the right number of numbers in the package. I just list them all out and hash mark how many of each I need, so that when I went to the store and I looked at the package, I could see that there were 6 in each one, and the most I needed of any number was 6. I know it's a simple thing, but I can't tell you how many times I go to the store and just underbuy or overbuy or whatever. So this kind of helps me keep sane with the numbers. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you like this video, please be sure and give it a thumbs up. and hit that subscribe button and the bell too, so you're notified when I do new videos, which is about once a week. If you get into this project and you get a little bit stumped, you can send me a text message, so we can be texty friends. I'm gonna put my number below and in the comments, so you can text me anytime if you're working on a craft project, and I'm happy to answer. It does go directly to me. So good luck and go team.